the first game of Everyone is John, a day in the life of a Toonkind, which is basically my lame edition of being a Toonkind themed game for once. Unlike D&D, we are not going to be rolling d20s. We will be rolling d6s, actually. So I have placed I have placed down the rules in the chat just in case you are still unsure, because I know it took me a while to figure that out myself. It's going to be extremely improv. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but it'll be fun. We'll see what happens to John today.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I'm so nervous.
Let's pray for John.
Oh God. So how about in alphabetical order here? So top to bottom. How about each of you introduce yourselves and what voice will be playing as for John?
Okay, I guess that's me first. Hi, my name is Aaren. I'm playing the emotion that's discussed. I'm gonna burn buildings down. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to introduce myself.
Disinfectant everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I grab a gun and I'm gonna burn things down.
And then who is next?
Hi, I'm Blue. I'm going to be playing Sadness. Very fitting. And I'm going to be reminding our meat sack of every embarrassing thing he did in middle school.
Oh no! Poor John! Poor John! Oh no!
Poor John.
Well, in contrast to that, I'm Kraken, and I'm Joy. I just want John to have a nice day and have a nice time and live a good life.
John deserves to have a good time despite all of the bad things we're gonna do to him.
Exactly. Hi, my name is Among the Gently Mad. You can call me Gently or Mad, and I am going to be playing the emotion of fear. Fear is a simple little creature, so I will be playing it accordingly, I suppose.
And then Kanpu, it's your turn.
And finally, I'm Kanpu, and I'm gonna be playing anger. Also feeling I'm always angry, so expect a lot of yelling and punching everyone.
Oh no!
And that being said, I am your GM. My name is Aik. I'm your best friend and your dungeon master, but not your dungeon master today because we're not playing D&D. We're playing Everyone is John.
Yeah.
All right.
Like D&D.
Anyway, we're going to start up with our story. So as any day begins in Anquel, the day begins in bed. You have woken up out of bed. Don't forget, everyone is John here. You are John. John gets up. He's tired as can be. He goes up to the window. You can see that it is a beautiful day outside. It is sunny. It's bright. Just as probably what you expect in regular old Toontown. So, to decide what John is going to do, everybody is going to wager how many willpower points you want to use. This will determine who will be going first.
Alrighty.
So, how many points do you want to give up in order to play as John?
I'm gonna start low. I'm just one.
I'm going to go for 2.
I will go for 2 as well.
Yeah.
Well, you guys already 2. That means Kanpu would be going first. But anybody wants to do 3? Anybody 3? Anybody?
I'll do 3.
Any 4s? Anyone? Anyone wants to risk in 4?
Going once, going twice.
Going twice? Sold to the one emotion. Hey.
Hey.
So remind me who said 3.
Me? Here.
Oh goodness.
Say your name, please, just so I know, because I'm still learning everyone.
Gently. It is Gently. I was the one who wagered.
All right, so take away 3 points from your willpower. You're starting with 7 instead of 10 now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
I have 7 willpower.
So, as said, beautiful morning. You got up. You're tired. How are you feeling? How are you gonna go about? What are you gonna do today? What do you do first? I mean,
what do you do first? Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
We all have like 1, 2, 3 goals, right?
Yes, you will be
Okay.
keeping those to yourself if you can help it.
Okay, all right. Okay, gotcha.
And remind you
Okay.
that level 1 means you're only getting 1 point, but it's much easier to do than the others.
Okay,
2,
all right.
it requires some skill. 3, well, it takes a lot.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to John and I'm gonna be like, it's kind of scary out there today. Let's go back to bed. And I
Are you
guess
sure
what do I
about
do?
that?
Roll?
This is John talking, by the way.
Oh,
Are you sure that
I mean,
today does seem a little scary? Huh?
yeah, it is. I mean, look out there. Look at that guy. Look at that guy down there on the sidewalk.
Huh?
He looks really scary.
You look down. It's just your average Toonkind. He's having a grand old time. He's pretty chipper in his step, actually.
Goodness.
But he's got a shifty look in his eyes. I think we need to go back to bed.
Oh my God.
So what do I do?
Hey,
Do I
he
roll
goes
it?
back to bed.
Jonathan left and game's over. Thank you
Game
very much.
over.
That was easy.
No, what happens is he goes back to bed and he sits on his bed. You can tell he's contemplating a lot. You know, no big deal. He has 5 different voices yelling at him in his head. So can you really blame him right now?
Fear's just like grabbing the steering wheel, like, okay, come on, lay down.
Fear's like, go to bed.
Lay down.
While it may not be much, how about we roll for that?
Okay.
Can I ask where we're rolling at?
We'll be
Where the
rolling
roll thing
in the game zone, so. And then it's a d6.
6. All right.
2. He does not lie down.
Darn it!
You see him kind of tilt his back ever so slightly, but you can tell he is extremely hesitant about this.
John, buddy, pal, listen to me. Today is a scary day. It's a very, very scary day. Okay? So, you know what would be really, really good? If we just stay in bed.
You know, John, I kind of agree with her. You know, it would be good to have you as company. We can discuss about, that time in prom where you got stood up.
Yeah.
Oh no. I do not like that time I got stood up.
Oh no. No. And this is when Joy gets up. Joy's a late sleeper and like metaphorically grabs John on either side of the face. John, it is a beautiful day in Toontown and you are a wonderful human being. You go outside right now.
Bruh, you know that's not true. Bruh. Just
Come on, this bed is already not comfortable. Let's get out of here already.
Oh, John. But
the only one who showed up to that party was the clown your mom hired for entertainment.
And it was an extremely good clown. Listen.
No, he couldn't even make balloon animals. It was very depressing.
He made balloon worms, he made balloon snakes, he made balloons. It was a very talented
But no
clown.
balloon dogs. No balloon dogs at all. My bruh. This is like a good thing to be crying about. You didn't get any balloon dogs on your birthday.
John.
That's right.
John, you know what's better than balloon dogs? A real dog. You know where real dogs are? Outside. You know where outside is?
Too bad
Not
you
in
don't
this
have
room.
one.
Not with that attitude.
Too bad you don't have furry friends.
Not with that attitude.
You're all alone, John. You're all alone.
John,
Maybe-
you're not alone, John. You have your pillow.
Bruh, maybe we should go back to
Look
bed.
at your pillow. Your
You're
pillow
right.
is soft.
We didn't go wake up by the alarm. Let's get out of bed already.
That's what I'm talking about.
John.
Anger.
No,
Let's team
stay
up.
in her bed and down in her sheets.
But the pillow is soft.
Yeah,
The-
I kind
What
of
to be fair?
Nice.
People already? How can it, like if we can take it off
Getting
with
up's too much effort.
The pillow is safe. And
Yeah.
gosh, who knows what we're running
head
to
and
out
bury
there.
yourself from your shame.
I mean, there are children outside, and children are pretty disgusting, so I think you should stay inside.
Alright, I'm
have
back.
that
Sorry about
Disgusting.
thought.
John has zoned out for a minute. Sorry. He needed a minute to zone into the void because he's afraid.
John's just like staring off into space.
Alright,
No,
so
not getting. We're not
what's the
getting.
summary of your bantering? What is the general consensus? Is John gonna get out of bed?
Yes, he
Stay in
is.
bed and be miserable.
Stay in
That's my
bed.
consensus.
He's
Fear,
going
fear and
outside.
sadness are working pretty hard, and disgust is kind of like teamed up with us, I think.
Anger and
That's
joy
just
are
like-
working to
Is
get this
ready
kid out
to
of
like
his room.
Anger just want to jet at people, and people is outside.
There are some people out there.
People are scary, John.
Gross kids outside.
People won't like
We could yell at them,
John, what if we go outside and somebody just like straight up like smacks you across the face or something when you go outside?
Let's smack them back, John.
John, what if we get rejected? What if we go out there and we get rejected by someone?
John,
Want me
you
to-
know who won't reject you? Never
You
ever.
tell us we don't-
Dogs.
Hmm.
People
Dogs
have dogs.
that will bite us because
a
we
dog
were
will
never
This
good
is
never-
going well. How about everybody does a roll to see which person he will listen to?
All right.
Everybody roll.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh,
oh. Red monkeys.
Can everybody roll?
I think, yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right. We'll take a moment. Moment.
I think, let's see.
Let's see if Blue can roll higher than 5.
Oh.
Hello?
Blue rolls higher, and it's gonna be all on Blue. All sadness.
Blue.
Apologies, guys. Where's our friend John at?
I think John's just sort of sitting on the bed with like
He's contemplating. He's contemplating a lot. It's a lot to think about.
Wow, we
Yes,
can't
fine.
even get her.
he's laying on the bed with his head back going. "Ah."
Yeah.
We haven't even explored his house yet, mind you.
Yeah.
Which is good because it's scary out there.
this is our house. This is
So
where
Blue,
we
if
There's
you
nothing
have
in here.
not
No other
already
human.
rolled,
No other human.
rolling, just let me know, because I will be able to help roll for you.
New decorations.
We're all alone, John. We're all alone.
All right, who's rolling now?
Blue still needs to roll.
Uh,
So in the game zone, Blue, we have a certain command everybody's been using. We just have to copy that and then see what result we get.
Wait, how do we do this?
So in the game zone
Oh.
here, yeah. And just do the same code as everybody else has put down. And then
Okay.
it'll automatically do it for you.
So do I copy text and then? Is that what you're talking about?
Just put down exclamation point V6.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and then out of left field, here comes confusion with a steel chair.
Oh!
Oh, that's
Perfect. All right, so we're gonna. I think John is going to follow Sadness's rule.
Mm-hmm.
okay, man. Now the first order of business is we're gonna need a lot of tissues. We got a lot of woes to get through.
I guess we're gonna be inside the room all day. I mean, I do have a job to attend to.
We're gonna be
Man.
crying so much.
Do we really want to be with those coworkers that don't care about us? Do we really?
I mean, I still have a job to attend to.
Okay, how about this? We grab tissues on the way out.
Okay.
All right. So, are we going?
Yeah. With that, John gets up. He ends up going in and getting himself dressed. He takes some time on that. He's pretty sad. He's sad in the morning.
Yeah, we do not look photogenic at all. Like, we're looking in the mirror. We haven't been working out lately. We're very ashamed.
Oh,
He like hasn't his tie is
Man, bro, you're really letting yourself go.
Alright.
Okay. Do we bother brushing our teeth, or?
I think we
I mean, it's
cry while
kinda-
we brush our teeth.
Poor John.
He cries and like
Also,
just
a
the taste of
reminder,
mint.
GMing reminder, every time you accomplish a goal, please add 1 to your willpower. We'll see how many we get at the end. And if you get 0,
So-
you need to speak up and say you got 0, because that's where the game may end. He might end up somewhere you don't expect.
I think I've
Can
got
I-
7 still,
Can-
right?
Yeah, you still
Can
got
I
7
have-
right now. Everybody else has 10.
Can I have John grab some tissues and like wipe his eyes, throwing out one of my
Yeah, he
robes?
can. Yeah, I'd say there's a box of tissues in his bathroom. He goes and grabs
Alright.
a couple.
Bam! I got like one of my rules that was like use up free tissues. Should I write down that I got a point?
Yeah, write that down.
Alright, I need paper for that.
Don't die, please.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I haven't died. I'm just coughing.
This has been a really productive day. We're already crying, and all we're doing is
We haven't even stepped out of our house yet. Or rather, apartment.
Hey, I say we got a lot done today. Maybe we should go back to bed and contemplate our life choices that got us here.
John. You should go hide in the closet. See the closet over there?
No.
I already got.
Hide your
No,
face from the
no.
rest of the world, John.
Is
Yeah,
that
no,
go in there?
We can't
Go-
deal
go-
with the
so
people.
hide-
Leave it to me. I'm gonna give them the good old shouting.
You should
Okay.
go hide in the closet, John.
John,
John,
I'm not being
you have
mean.
the
I'm just
job.
telling the truth. No one wants to see you. Go in the closet.
I feel when his own
No,
thoughts
John,
got the best of him.
listen to me. You just got out of the closet. You can't go back in there.
He thinks about it
that's-
and goes, "You know what? That's true. I can't focus on that for too long." He goes out into
Alright,
the
fine.
kitchen. He goes into the kitchen. He gets himself some breakfast, and he looks over at his orange cat, who is sleeping on the counter.
Oh,
John.
we do got a
Pet
pet.
the cat,
Jump
pet the cat,
at
pet the cat, pet the
John.
cat.
John.
This
John.
is the only time the
What
final motion get something.
All right,
Get
all right. There's a lot of voices going on in my head.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I think we need to do another wager.
Oh.
Okay.
How many points does anyone want to give up to take control? John.
I'll give
How
it
about 3?
No.
maybe a
Oh,
little
boy.
bit longer.
Oh,
I
boy.
hear 3. I hear 3. Anybody wants to do 4?
Oh, we're waiting.
4s? Yep, we're waging.
I'm Mr. Just
Who
one.
wants to give 4? Who wants to give 4? Anybody 4?
You know what? I'll go for. We need to get out of this house.
All right then. If nobody else wants to take over that,
You know
then
what?
you may give up 4
5.
points.
Let's get miserable.
Oh, now there's 5.
No.
Anybody wanting to go for 6? 6? Anybody? 6?
I'm sticking to my 3. I don't want to go over that.
Any 6? Anyone? Anyone?
It's okay. it's
Going
okay.
once? Going twice? Oh, it looks like we're sold back to being sad and upset and scared, and I guess
what?
maybe I should just stay home.
Nah, you know what?
Hey,
Let's be
John,
miserable outside.
John.
You know.
I do have a job.
John, I want you to take a minute to consider what if you go outside and something happens and
That's good.
your house catches on fire and it burns up.
John,
You
look,
would
we don't
never-
want to like
Just
lose.
But
Not
consider,
the
you won't
soul.
be in the house. That's a good thing.
Frankly,
But-
I blame the cat for that.
Let's be
John,
logical here.
your cat, John. What if something happens?
Your
What
cat
if-
doesn't like you, John.
I'm supposed to be afraid and I'm laughing too.
He's only there with you, John. He doesn't care about you. Let's just go outside, get the work like we're
John.
supposed to.
John, you've had this cat since you were 8 years old. You named this cat Mittens, I
And
think.
why would you name him Mittens? You terrible, terrible cat owner. You named him the most cliche thing you can name a cat. No,
You would never be able. I mean, think about it, John. Think about how much
that cat is better off about just
If this house burns down, we can just get a nicer house. Look at this. We deserve something better.
you know what, John? How about we grab one more tissue? What do you say? We can
John.
just wipe away some of those tears.
John.
Can we do that, John?
John.
And we
I
what?
mean,
Your bed.
face already looks gross. We don't need tear stains on it.
That's true. He goes to wipe his face with his with the cotton
Hey,
ball.
John, my man. Good job. Actually, bad job. You can't do anything right.
John, I need you to look at that cat hair that's piling up in the corner over there. You're disgusting.
Cat hair
No,
gets
remember,
everywhere.
We're collecting the
John.
cat hair to make into wool. to
John,
make
your
pretty
bed
things.
is nice and safe, and if you stay in your bed, nothing will happen today.
I mean, I
You
could
won't
just
have
Exactly, nothing will happen, and that's not joyous.
I could stay home, but then I'm not going to be able to socialize and
John,
What social
John,
life,
John.
John?
What about all
We
your
got-
friends, your
If
friends
you
at
go to
work?
work, that means you cannot get food.
John,
Without
John,
food,
name 5 friends.
you're very angry.
John, people are disgusting.
You don't want to starve, right?
John, name 5 friends that you have on your fingers right now.
Well,
Hey.
there's
Exactly, we don't have
Martin
any.
and
You're very
Tim,
alone.
Harry,
oh,
Mittens.
didn't have friends in middle
We
school.
go outside, and we get rejected by people.
John, it's a scary world out there. I have to agree with Sadness at this. You know, it's really
Come
really
on,
scary.
John. We can manage.
You know
one.
what's safe? You know what's safe? Your bed. Your bed is safe.
You know, it's boring.
It's a
your
good place
bed.
to cry too, I'll admit.
Oh,
But like, I kind of want to go outside and spread the misery.
Sadness and
you know?
scare and fear are like tag teaming each other, like high fiving each other. Yes,
John,
I'm gonna
I
get
think
this.
what happens here in this moment is while he is thinking all of this, he is in fact getting himself ready to go to work.
Oh
Goes
wow.
to pat his cat because that's a must. Cat is
The
very
cat
sleepy,
is-
Look at
big,
that face.
orange,
If you
and
go
he goes
outside.
off to do well to go to work. So of all things, despite being a Toonkind, he kind of is a bit of an animator, so to speak.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Oh, okay.
So he
Close
goes
enough.
out and he goes out the door. He takes a huff in. He takes a look around. Immediately gets nervous. Contemplates turning back into the
Yes,
house.
John.
Exactly.
For the
John,
apartment,
John,
sorry.
John, look at me. What do
We
you
can
see
take it,
outside?
John. Get a step out of the house
That's
already.
right. You see that guy? That guy down the road there? He just looked funny at you.
Fuck
No,
that.
you thought your hair was stupid, John.
Pauses.
John takes a long way through the park. It'll calm your nerves. You'll see some cute fuzzy animals. It'll be
John,
great. Go
your
through the
bed
park.
is so nice
Animals
and
that won't
soft.
like you.
You know what?
Your bed is so nice and soft. You haven't left yet. You can still turn back and go to your.
No,
He
too late. You've
hesitates.
locked the door. Throw away the key. Throw away the key, and I'll come back.
How am I gonna
Maybe
get back in
put
my
it that way,
house?
John.
I
No,
can't get
exactly.
something responsible like
You're
that.
not
I
gonna starve if you don't
What do you
bring
need a
food.
key for? If you need to get back in, you break in just like every other self-respecting thief out there.
Just go in through the window.
The fifth window I've paid for today. Well, not today, but
Oh, God.
That's why you blame it on someone else and Toon Insurance kicks in.
I mean, worst case scenario, blame it on mittens.
Exactly.
Oh,
Put it on
he
your
tries
tail.
to shrug off the thought, and he goes to the park.
Yes.
All right.
How about we do another wager? Who wants to take control of John?
All right.
I think I'm down to like. Let's see.
Any
one,
points for
two,
one?
three,
One
four.
point to give up? 1 point up?
I got
Wants
pretty
to
good
give
one.
I think I'm down to 4, right? Because I wagered 3 for the last one. So I think I'm down to 4, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm like
all
a
right.
7,
Okay.
right?
The first time I
Okay.
I 2 points.
I'm gonna wager 2.
Okay, I'm at 5.
I'm doing 1.
I'll do 3.
I'm gonna do.
Let's make this a little easier. Let's only clarify if you're going a number above that's already been stated, basically. That way we don't get duplicates.
Okay, no.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's the
So-
same one as someone else who's already said it, then the first person's going to get it before you.
Okay. All
So,
right.
Wager, wager, wager. What points you want to use up? How badly do you want to control John?
3.
I hear
4.
3. What is 4? Any
Uh,
fives? Any fives? Anybody?
Doing 2.
Any fives? Anyone?
1. I guess I'm 1. I guess I don't know.
In turn, you got 0 in the end, though. Do you really want to risk it?
Uh,
Because that would mean his day would be over immediately, and we'd have to start over.
Oh no.
Are there any other emotions willing to put up more? Don't forget, you have 10 in total, unless you have 30 cents.
I've been hogging John. I'm gonna let someone else.
I
have a
only
turn.
have I only have 4, so I'm just gonna wager one of those points.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 1.
I'm putting out 4, so.
So is 4 for
Joy.
Joy? Is that the one? All right, then. Joy, what do you want to do?
We're in the park, yeah?
Oh, we are in a park. It's quite lovely. It's probably about as much as you'd expect out of your generic cartoon park.
Okay, John.
Very modern, you know.
John, we've had a rough start today. It's been a journey to get here. We still have a bit of time before work starts. I think we take this moment to appreciate what's around us. Take a look around.
Yeah.
See if there's any, like, animals around. Is anyone out with their dogs, their cats, their pets?
Dogs don't
Let's
run
go
away from
interact
us.
with some
It is a
pets.
dog park, after all.
Yes.
There are quite a few dogs of varying
John,
size.
What if
And
you
types.
What if you run into rabid squirrels?
Then you pet
What
the
if the
rabid
dogs don't let you
squirrels.
pet them because they hate you?
I don't know how often squirrels are in.
Dogs mean that they'll probably lick you, and dog slobber isn't really. It's disgusting.
Imagine John, dogs rejecting
Dog
him.
slobber is
I
the
don't
most
know what other
wonderful
people do.
thing you can experience, John. Go get some and start your day right.
Rabid squirrels, John. Rabid squirrels.
When was the
John,
last time
the
we saw a
rejection from
rabid
a
squirrel
puppy.
around
Can
here?
you
Like
live
at
with
least 2
that?
weeks
In
ago.
the end,
Can you
Joy,
live
what do you
with
decide
the
to do
rejection?
despite all these voices? What would you do?
John is going to zero in on the nearest dog and the owner walking them. John,
All right.
you are going to pet that
You
dog.
walk past and you see a person walking with a Dalmatian.
John.
Oh,
John. No,
Good
no,
dog.
no,
I mean,
John.
you-
John.
Watch
John.
this dog run away from
Dog.
us.
No, turn
no,
around.
this dog
Turn
is
around.
already paying
Look,
attention.
what-
You're
This
still
dog is
already
gonna love us.
walking your way towards
Watch
the dog.
this dog.
You may
Does not
hesitate
want
a little, but you're still on your way to the dog.
John.
John, Dalmatians
John.
are
Look,
This is
the
gonna be
dog's already
funny.
seen us. The dog
Person-
wants to pet us. It's
this
straight
person
on
could-
us.
This person could
Dalmatian.
sit their dog on us.
Just skip it over or something.
Dalmatians right here, you know, John.
Alright.
Just Dalmatians aren't where it is at right now. I think it's pit bulls, man.
Well, I
That-
don't see a pit bull
that
right now,
dog-
do you? We're petting a Dalmatian.
We'll see. I do see this Dalmatian ahead of me.
John, you don't need to talk to this person. I mean, what if they
Well, I
just
don't need
look
to
at
talk
you
to the
and they,
person. We're talking
I
to
think
the
I need
dog.
to talk to the person.
What if this person doesn't let you pet their dog, John? What
Then
if
you
the
pet
dog doesn't
them
want you
anyway.
to
You
pet them?
pet them anyway.
no,
Your dog now.
No.
Free
No.
real estate.
No.
I have a cat.
Dog.
I need a
you
dog. Okay, I already have a dog too. He was in the other
you have a
room.
cat.
And your cat doesn't like you, so what makes you
Well, then maybe it doesn't matter if we bring home this Dalmatian. Our Dalmatian now.
Hey,
Oh wow,
Are you
John, you think
that
so
we
well
should
to kidnap
John.
an animal from someone else.
You
Wow.
real dopamine giver. Permanent dog. Just
You
take
know
this
what?
dog. Steal this
We
dog.
really are the scum of Toonkind, aren't we? We're gonna kidnap an animal.
Yes.
Is
How long
everybody
have we
on
sunk
board
in?
with stealing an animal
John.
from somebody else?
Well,
Of
John.
course you're on board with
Might as well
stealing it.
John,
Horrible
what
You're
if this
stealing
dog
if the
bites
dog loves
you?
you?
yeah, I'm gonna side with fear. It's just a stop it, dog. Come on,
Anger.
we're better
Let's
than
do it. We're
Anger,
already a
what
horrible
better
team.
than Dalmatian.
What happened to our teamwork,
We're
Anger?
already a very
Yes,
horrible
exactly.
bad team.
We are
Exactly.
not
Still
getting in
that.
jail for
Anger,
a
Anger,
Dalmatian.
you're my bro. You're my bro now, okay? If you can just that dog looks really really vicious. That dog probably hasn't had any of its rabies shots or anything.
What is it with you and rabies?
Before
What
we
is it
can
with you
get
and the
to
rabies,
This looks
girls?
like
Let's take
physically.
this
It's
one at a
emotional.
time. Let's try to take this one at a time. So, Joy, are you saying that you want John to steal the dog?
You know what? Yes.
Yay! We're a bad team.
That's roll for this.
We're going to jail for a dog. Oh my god.
We've sunken very low.
So,
Oh
if you
my
could roll
God.
a
We're going
d6,
to jail.
Oh God, please.
John, you have a chance. Please turn around and head back.
you don't steal the dog.
John,
You just
John,
you
John,
hold your hand out
you're-
and you can see your hand shaking so much because while you want to steal the dog, you can't bring yourself to do it. It makes you too afraid and
John.
upset about possibly doing such a heinous thing.
Yeah, and the dog won't like you.
It's not in a
Like-
dog's nature to hate. A dog can only love.
John, you are not making good choices. You know what the best
Nothing
choice
will
would be
like
for you
you,
right now? The best choice would be for you to turn around and head back to your house.
No, that's what we did
John,
yesterday.
the fact
and
that
the
you
day
gotta
before
steal
that.
an animal would
I
be
still
wrong.
have to go
No,
to work
no.
first. I have to go to
We're-
work.
No, we're
Yeah, let's get out of work.
John,
We're
you
listening to
just
someone-
contemplated stealing a dog. I don't think we're
The
ready
fact
for
that we gotta steal something to have it
Just
love us.
work.
What
Think-
if your boss
that says
hears
a lot
about
about us.
this, John? What if your
Right.
boss hears that you almost decided to go steal a dog?
I mean, it was almost.
If
I
you
didn't.
were- If you're planning to bring the
can't
dog
bring
to
myself
work, then who can blame you?
We're a horrible human being. We
Why can't
contemplated
you bring your
stealing a
dog to
pet
work
from
then?
someone.
Yeah,
John,
but at least
being
you're doing
judged, John.
something
Did you
instead of
just
just
turn
lying in bed
around?
all day.
You need to just
Maybe-
turn around.
yeah,
John.
maybe we
Dog
should've.
stealer than a bed
You're,
nap
you're,
perk.
it's way too scary out here, John. You got to turn around.
John, do you feel the weight of your sins crushing you yet?
He hasn't done a sin yet. No, he doesn't.
He literally
He
just up,
complicated doing it.
walked outside, went
He
to
thought about
almost
it.
the dog, and then never
that makes it
did.
bad.
And now he's standing awkwardly in the park, possibly just talking to himself, and nobody seems to be understanding what he's referring to.
John,
Don't be
they're
I
all
know.
looking-
This is
John,
super
they're all
technical.
looking at you,
God.
John. John.
This is worse than the
John, they're
talk
looking
show.
at
No one claps. Remember, John?
What
They're
are
gonna-
these
they're
people
gonna-
looking at? Scream to the dog.
You want me to
They're-
scream at the dog?
Yeah. They're already touching you. Not like that.
Let's
John,
roll for it. Let's roll
what
for
if
it.
what if the dog barks
Roll a
back at
d6.
you?
Then the dog is
We-
enjoying your yell.
Finger,
Singing.
roll a d6. The dog. You are yelling. You are so angry because you can't. You feel conflicted because you can't steal the dog, but the dog is right there. He's not going anywhere. He begins screaming and hollering at this dog, and this poor dog is
Dawn.
just kind of sitting here
Dawn.
looking at him like, "You okay,
John,
buddy?"
John, this dog could attack you at any minute. You need to get out of here.
Hey, John, we should like quiet before it start crying.
Continues to
The
yell
dog
for a
will
bit.
not attack. It won't attack anyway, but it definitely won't attack if you pet
Think
it
about it,
first.
John. We can't have a pet. We can't interact with animals. You don't like us.
Have what? Why do we need a dog?
Dogs are built for
You should
love,
just
and it's something we need right now. Because all
John,
these people
this
suck.
dog has got a crazy look in its eyes. I think this dog has a shift.
Oh,
He
it's
can
scared me.
stab
And
you.
it's making me
Dog
want
is
to cry.
The crazy look is love.
Let's lie down on the floor.
them already.
This dog looks like he could stab you, John. This
I don't
dog.
like.
I don't see a
I don't
knife
like
on this
to
dog.
lie
He's
down
still
on the
angry.
ground and start crying.
That's why you need to be afraid, John. It's always the ones that have the knives that you can't see that you need to be afraid of.
Hey, John, is the fear making you want to cry? Are you gonna cry like a baby, John?
Probably more angry tears than
Good for
scared
babies
tears.
to cry. Sometimes we need a little cry, but you know who doesn't need a cry too, John? Not you. Not you.
Cry.
I'm gonna need
John, you need to get
Please,
out of here.
John.
John,
Come on.
this
You
dog
know you
sucks.
want to
You
let
can't
it on.
leave and
Come
just
on.
pet
Bruh,
at least
John,
one dog,
buddy,
right?
she's my friend.
Dog.
You thought of stealing a
Oh,
dog because you.
Question.
All right, there's a
Hey,
question. Hold up. Yes.
Yes. Whenever we are trying to get John to do something, is it okay for us to try to roll for it, or do we have to like? I'm not quite sure how the rolling thing works.
I would say
Yeah,
you would
that's
have
what
to
I-
wager for it. So basing on your points, like it might help to state down how many points you have and how many you're willing to put up.
I think
And
I'm
don't
down
forget
to,
that
I think I'm down
rather
to
than
three
having
right now.
rather than saying like, oh, I want 2, even though somebody already said that they're offering 4, let's
Mhm.
just make sure that everybody knows. Like, you don't have to say, oh, I want 2, even though there's already 4. Just putting that up there.
Okay, all right. I
Kind
think
of
I'm
like
down.
a
I
bidding
think I'm
system.
down to 3 now.
Bidding system. So everybody's going to be bidding how many they want to give up. And whoever gets the most gets it. But keep in mind, the game's going to end if you reach 0.
Ah,
Can I make a wager?
Yeah, you can go ahead. How many you want to wager?
Let's do. Wait, do I say the number, or are we doing that lower high thing that you wanted us to?
It's for your
All right.
willpower. So how many you have, it depends how many you're willing to put up in front of us. So
Let's do
say I
3.
have 10. Okay.
I have
So you want 3?
points.
Wanting any more?
We are betting for control once again.
3 works.
We are betting on it. So if you want to bet over 3,
4.
if you want to do 4 instead.
4.
oh.
Oh, we got a 4?
Oh dear.
I'm gonna have to do 1 because I think I'm down to 3 now.
No, I have 4 right
boy.
now, so I'm just.
I think I'm in 7, right?
I'm
rolling?
hearing 4 from Anger. Anybody else want to try to aim for 5?
I only have 4 points, so I'm gonna have to do 1.
I think this one goes to Anger. Anger, what are you gonna do?
All right, we still have that DMed dog who's not getting to the job already, right?
Oh,
What?
I was like, wait, what?
The dog is still there, right?
Yes, the dog is still in front of you. It's staring at you very concerned because you just yell at it.
This dog is concerned.
You know what, John? Let's not lose time with this with this dumbbell match, and just go to your goddamn work already. We're looking at it more. We're taking
He's quite angry now. He
you already
stomps
embarrassed
his
yourself
way to
enough.
work. He stomps. He is not having a good day. He couldn't get the dog, so now he's stomping his way to work angrily. Nothing can stop him, unless
Dad, you're going to your disgusting desk job that you don't even like. Why are you even heading there? It's gross and nobody cleans up there.
And no one likes
John,
you, John.
John,
have
you
friends
should
at
flee.
Work, and at work you get money, which lets you get nice things that make you happy, John.
What makes you
But-
happy?
Petting dogs
John.
makes you
What makes you happy in
happy,
this
John.
economy
You
in
should have pet the
2020?
dog.
Okay. How much did like using one of your skills cost again? Like, how does the thing with the skills work again?
it's more the case that it's a bidding system straight up. So like everybody starts with 10. Everybody gets their own set of 10 willpower.
Right. Well, I was just like, because I know like we got like the 2 skills that we can use, right?
Yes, those are the skills that you'll be able to use at a time. So, like, say if you have, for example, let me see. Like, say you are good at talking to people, you could use that to your advantage.
Okay. All right. So, if I wanted John to like turn around and run, what would I need to do for that? Use his
Let's see here. Hold up. And this is out of yeah. Well, fleeing is a skill of yours, isn't it?
Yes.
In that case, you can flee. You can flee away from the situation.
All right. We're fleeing. Ah!
All right. In that case, John takes another look at the front door of his workplace and realizes, oh, I don't like this. I can't show my face in here. I can't. And he flees. He flees out into the city.
Run.
No, wait, John.
Yes, John. That's right.
John. We need to go to
flail your arms. Flail your arms, John.
Money.
Okay, John.
He's running.
John, we can.
Okay,
Run,
so
coward, run.
If you
John down.
If you run, John, they can't catch you. If you run, they can't catch you.
And you know what fits perfectly? You're already a coward, John. Just keep running. It's all you're good at.
How disgusted must your boss be of you already?
John,
now that he knows that you still let it go. Awful. You're disgusted, John.
Run faster, John. John, I think that dog's after you. Run faster.
Oh no,
the dog's coming back for revenge, John.
What if the dog
realize how lame you were and decided it wants to bite you now.
Yes. Or stab you with its secret knife that it probably has.
And it'd be understandable. You're very sad.
John continues running down the street. Hold on. Let me paint a picture for a minute. John is running down the street in Toontown downtown. You know, he is getting a little terrified about the idea of going back to work and showing his face, but he's also thinking back about that dog that looked suspicious at him. He's a little terrified about what might be coming to him. So he continues running down and down and down until he finds a peaceful library.
Oh, God. You love reading. Let's go borrow a book.
Oh, another public place we can embarrass ourselves.
We cannot jail in a library, John.
Be quiet, at least.
May I
We need to how much reading doesn't make you smart anymore. You know how people used to think that reading would make you smarter? It doesn't anymore. It's not even in nowadays.
That's because reading is for
maybe
fun,
your
John.
brain isn't like a sponge like everyone else, John.
John,
for fun.
if you go in there, maybe you won't have to worry about like interacting with anybody for the rest of the day.
John. We read enough in college, and that didn't even give us a good job.
May I can I do something?
Fingers like that's why we're running from this.
Let's hear it.
All right.
I would like to go in there and read a very sad book.
All right.
The saddest thing they got.
Let's go for it. He wanders inside and he takes a look around. It's a very big library. There's a lot of people in here, but everybody's mostly minding their own business. They're pretty much all reading, doing their own thing. Maybe one of them doing their own homework, perhaps. He takes a look around and
John, I want you to look at that child right there who's reading that book. Look at how disgusting they are. I want you to walk up to them and slap them in the face.
Hey, John, look.
John, this is
John,
you can't hit a child.
John, that kid could have a shiv too.
John, ignore the kid. Go find something.
Hey, John.
Wait, there's a kid looking.
Consider this.
Look at that.
You don't want to read. You don't want to interact with
look
the
at
kids.
that child.
You know what will make everyone
That child.
Yes. Can I make John yell at the kid?
Let's hear it.
Can I make John yell at the kid?
Want to yell at a kid?
I can.
Oh, it's a library. Libraries are meant to be pretty quiet, though. We'd be breaking a couple of rules if we were yelling at people.
Well,
We
how about
broke up.
We're
Wait,
already at the
John,
start.
you could get arrested
looking
by
at
the
us
library
like
police.
that. Yell at him.
John,
What
the
are you
li-
looking at? You just stupid kid or something.
John, you're already
the li-
embarrassed at this
Yeah,
society.
yeah.
the library police, John. The library police could get
the
you.
library dungeons? Those sound fun.
Exactly.
John, my man,
No,
we're already
no,
an embarrassment to society. Why not? Just go
If
for
we're
it.
already embarrassed,
No,
why don't we embarrass
no.
ourselves further?
John,
And
John,
do a little
everyone will
performance?
look at you.
Yeah,
Yo,
everybody
fuck
will
it,
look
will look
John.
at us. It'll
Come
be
on,
great.
be a terrible tune
Yeah,
that everyone
they'll
knows.
be
More
looking at
people,
you.
it means more people we can yell on.
Exactly.
Come on, John.
Let's go in front.
John,
Maybe
John,
not yell,
John,
but
John,
we've got
John,
to.
that child right now. That
Okay,
child is
okay,
so
okay.
disgusting.
So how about first of all, what John does is he wanders over into the center of the library. He looks around a little nervously. Everybody's minding their own business. Everybody's doing their own thing. You know, things you'd expect out of in being in a library, no problem. And now we're going to wager to see who gets the control about what action he'll be able to do next.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Oh boy.
3.
4.
Here are 3. Oh, there's a 4. Who wants a 5? Anybody got 5 points? You wanna get?
Oh, wait.
1. I think that leaves me with 2.
Any fives? Any fives?
Let's do it.
Takers?
5.
Any fives? Any fives?
Let's do it. 5.
I'm gonna put down
5.
a
Okay.
2.
Is there
Don't
anyone
worry.
wanting 6?
I got this.
6? 6? Anybody? Going once, going twice. Great, then it's with the 5. What are you gonna
Okay.
do?
So we're already a terrible human being. We yelled at a dog earlier. Why not we just go with the whole way? We walk over to this kid who's minding his business. We take a very deep breath. We scream at him.
Slap them.
Okay then. He's going to walk up to a child that's nearby reading a book, possibly upside down. Don't worry about it. He's going to suddenly yell something very, very loud.
Yeah. Did you know?
It's just a large, loud yell. I'm not going to do it myself,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's loud. It's so loud, and the child begins to cry. A lot of people.
Oh my god.
Do you feel it, John?
John, you
what
need
you've
to find
done
somewhere.
now.
John, you need to find somewhere to hide. You need to
Can
find
like
somewhere
we
to
cry
hide.
too? Because like I feel
John,
guilty.
look at that child's eyes.
Can we
That
make this
child
kid?
is-
Can we like cry now?
That
I
child
think
is-
with that, John allows himself to cry as well.
We
John,
cry and cry and
that
cry. A
child's
sea of
eyes
tears, a
are
river.
so- That child's eyes are just
John, now that kill is the one they
so
know.
sad. Wait, gotcha.
John, you've already dug yourself this deep. You need to slap that child.
We just have a child.
All right.
You don't slap the child. What
Yes,
are you
you
doing?
Anger.
Yeah.
John, what?
Be sad.
Listen. What
It's
what
not
if if this kid's parent is here and their parent is like really big and really tough and they really are get angry because you yelled at their kid? You need to go
We'll
hide.
smack the parent too.
No,
So,
see,
really
that potted plant
Ah.
over there,
How about
John.
instead of
John,
smacking
that
people,
potted plant over there looks really, really
John.
good to hide behind.
we
Can I add
distract
a
everyone
point?
with something new.
John, we need to slap that child right now.
John,
Can we cry a river?
Okay, first,
What about if
let's
we
tackle the situation one at a time. So
Wesley
first of all, I
practice the
here.
movement in that kid?
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
So we're gonna tackle this one situation at a time. So first of all, I'm hearing that someone wants John to slap this child. In this
John
case,
needs
I want
to
you to
slap.
roll a d6.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this.
Just slap
Oh,
the child. Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh, what is wrong with
You
you?
realize what you have done wrong. This is bad. Thank God this is Toonkind and not real life, because that would be deeply concerning. Anyway, you see the child looks more shocked than upset. And you make a run for it. You run down the halls and everything of all these books, and you finally find a potted plant nearby, and you leap right into it.
Yes.
Throw the plant. Now
No.
to the kid.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No,
We're
no,
safe.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
kill
safe
the
now.
plant.
It is
We're
one of
hiding.
No.
We're hiding in the plant.
Growing the stuff, it is
Can't-
one of my
can't
skills.
find
So
it.
you know how to do that, John.
No. We're gonna
Hey,
hide.
can John cry a
It's
river?
safe. The plant is safe.
Can we
and we're
make
safe.
John super, like, he's already pretty sad about swapping a kid. He feels guilty. Can we have him cry a river?
He's just hiding in a potted plant.
Crying.
You begin to cry.
Whoa,
Begin to
okay, I got
cry
some points.
because we just hurt somebody, and we almost were that close to stealing a dog today. We didn't even go to work. It's getting sadder and sadder and
But
sadder
John,
and sadder
isn't this
and
far
sadder.
more exciting
John.
than just staying in bed all day?
Man,
Aren't you happy?
This is such.
John.
This is
John.
awful.
Oh, God, no, John. You can't have it. You
We
can't
need
tell
to
the
get
gist.
out of this.
John, we are
John, this
so
would have
happy
never
right now.
happened. This
It's
would have
so
never happened
disgusting.
if you had not gone. If you had decided to stay at home.
Exactly. We're
Here
having
Here
an
we are.
adventure today.
We're in a potted
You know what?
plant.
It will have never
Fine.
happened
John,
if you decided to go to work already.
We're
maybe
sobbing
Santa
into a
Claus is
potted
right
plant.
about you when he, like,
Can
set you
we
cool.
go into
You're a very despicable,
go
naughty
the
person.
job already? Can we go to work?
John, you should just
The
like
boss will be
stay
very angry.
here until the
And so I
library.
am. So I'm waiting for that too.
John, you do not deserve any happiness, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay. Let's tackle this once again, one at a time. Let's hear each of your reasonings about where John should go and why. So let's start from the top to the bottom. Let's go through it this way.
All right.
Okay, John, you need to get out of this plant and you need to leave this bookstore and you should go down the street into that alleyway.
What we need to do. Sorry. So we should bury ourselves in the soil with this potted plant and become one with Earth.
Dirt King,
We're
Dirt King,
very
Dirt
ashamed
King.
of
Bury
ourselves.
ourselves in the soil.
Maybe we can grow back to something better. Or maybe not. I'm boring at this point.
All right.
Okay. All right. Oh, is it my turn? No, it's
No.
Kraken's. It's
John.
It's Kraken's.
We're not
Is
going
it
to
my
do
turn?
either of those things.
Oh, okay.
I vote we keep the plant with us. You know, we did just slap a child. This is now our disguise kit. We are a plant. First of all, this is our disguise kit. Second of all, we now have a new
John,
start
become
in this
plant.
library, and that means we can go do something fun. We'll go back to the main room where all the people are.
God.
Punch another child.
All right, John. At this point, there are probably like so many people that are looking for you right now, and they're going to be so angry, and you should be very, very afraid because you just slapped a child and yelled at it, and you also were thinking about stealing a dog, and that's not really good, John. John, the best thing you can do in this situation right now is to stay hidden until the library closes, and then when the library closes, we're going to sneak out.
John, we need to go to war, John. We already followed enough around here. And it was fun slapping a kid. It's even more fun getting money. Aside, the boss will be pretty angry right now, and I'm waiting for that.
Man, oh man.
Anger's like, I'm going to punch the pot.
You're the man.
Anger's gonna punch capitalism.
Take it to the man.
Should we all roll?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I feel like half of you are asking for him to flee. The other half wants to stick around and do something else. I think what he does, as to compromise for this action, to kind of keep it going, I think what John does is, at first, he continues to hide in the plant, and he kind of begins to put dirt over his head and everything else. Kind of just embraces the fact that he's going to be stuck here for a couple hours. He can't share his face around the streets. Especially when his coworkers may be able to see him outside.
He's just burying himself.
Come on with you, John.
Then, after a couple hours go by, it may
Dirt is
not be
safe,
the
John.
closing of the library, although he does finally get up and think, okay, it's got to be after work hours for me at least. So he gets up and he holds onto the plant bravely, and on his way out, he takes another punch to somebody else and walks out the door.
Yeah.
Hey!
Going to the alleyway, going to the alleyway, going to the alleyway.
John, this plant is your squishy, and it is your plant now. You have a cat and a plant. Aren't you happy?
I will name this
Hey,
plant.
John, this plant
You can't even take care of yourself,
Nobody will
John.
want
What makes you think you can take care of a plant?
Plants require no work whatsoever.
John, I agree. If you have it at hand,
Remember,
we can throw it to someone.
No.
hey,
no.
John, remember your cactus that you killed? How do you kill a cactus?
But that is a
You
cactus.
loser.
We all know cacti die easily. This is a plant. This
John,
is a
this
moon plant.
plant is going to keep you so safe, and it is your protective plant now.
It is a good weapon.
Nobody will want
The
to
plant
talk
protects
to
you, but what will protect the plant from you?
Apparently, I need to protect the plant at all costs. You know, that means at the end I have to run away from it. I'm gonna hold on to it.
That's right, because the plant is safe. The plant is safe. The plant is good.
John,
The plant loves you, John. The
Right.
No,
plant
it doesn't.
No.
John, do you see that alleyway?
Plants, like dogs, are built to love. They can do nothing else.
It's a freaking John. It has no emotions. It doesn't even feel. It doesn't love you back.
Oh wow, you
That's
guys are
why
getting
it's the perfect
quieter.
thing.
Hold up.
And it is a plant.
But it
It's
will
just
keep
a
you
plant.
safe. But regardless, it's going to keep you safe until you
I have a security blanket or a
Until you drop it like a loser that you are.
So you're saying that this is my emotional
Lots of
protective
science
plant.
words. Oxygen and greenery, and it needs sunlight to let
course the
sunlight
plant
into the
doesn't have a
apartment.
built-in
These
light.
are all good things, John.
John,
How about we go
John,
somewhere
you
that
really
encourage that?
you really need to find something to hide under a little bit better because
Hide your face.
yeah. So you need to find a snuggie somewhere.
I agree,
You know,
John.
just
You should go
pull
find a
pull
garbage
over
can.
your head.
Luckily, as you say that, he takes a glance down the street, and there's a bunch of different stores. There's all different kinds of stores. One's for jewelry. One as that's a gift shop. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of stores down this way.
Shop therapy, John.
John, get a snuggie and hide yourself. Hide yourself from the world, John.
No,
Snuggies are
we
good.
should get something that's bright and
John, I
colorful.
need you to listen to me, John.
Snuggies
John,
are bright and colorful.
look at
Get
that
some
store.
spicy food.
So
Do you
what's
know what the
happening?
name of that store is? John.
Hi,
I need you
guys,
to
sorry.
read that sign.
It's quite all right. Just for Blue to catch up on what happened, John looks down the street, and there's a whole bunch of different stores. He's not sure what to do with this plant yet, but he feels like he should probably look into one of these stores. But which one?
Get some food,
What store
something
are they in?
spicy.
No,
Then we
no.
can set fire and burn people or something.
Snuggie.
John,
Look
look
for
at
Is that
Snuggie.
how
store name.
spices work?
The store
John,
has a
if you find a snuggie and you hide under it, then no one will know who you are, and you will
John,
be safe.
the store.
We should
We
find
don't
something
know
to hide
who
our
we are
faces with.
because
You
we
should read the
have
name
the
of that
plant.
store. You should read the name of that blue and yellow store right over there.
You
You
should
should
find a snuggie,
great, you
John.
know.
John, everybody is probably already looking at you right now. You really need to find something a little bit more than the plant because you just and like the plant kind of like just lost a couple of leaves and you really need to hide somewhere.
Did. Oh no.
I agree with Fear. We need to hide your ugly mug.
Thank you, Fear.
John, what is that store called? What is that store called?
Store is
I want you to
called
read-
Bits and Bots and everything else.
Snuggies, John. Look for
It's
snuggies.
disgusting.
It's kind of like a multi-purpose store, honestly, but it's a little excessive. Is that the word? Anyway,
It looks perfect.
let's wager to see who is going to control John next.
Goodness.
Oh boy.
I have
A reminder, just to rules in mind. Anytime that you complete one of your goals on your sheet, you will gain back a willpower point.
I wager 3.
Oh, starting off strong here.
I have completely forgotten how many I have right now. Have I reached any of my goals yet? I don't.
I wager 4.
I believe you still got 4, yes.
Wait,
I got 5, if I'm not mistaken.
I have like
I think I have 2.
Thinking that if nobody wants to go over 4 points to give up, then seems to be the way we're going.
I have like 3 or 4 points left, so I think I'm gonna not.
All right then. So what are we gonna do now?
All right. John, if people is already following us or something, we need to get better prepared to face them. Go on. Buy a bat.
Buy a bat. Huh. Well, the store is
a lot of things with a bat.
John, there's
They
a
don't have to
really,
be
really
violent
nice
things.
Snuggie over there, and it's like right there in the pile, and it's on sale, John. Oh my God, it's on sale. You just go buy it. Just hide
It
yourself.
won't fill the
Alright, so what
void in the
happens
heart,
here?
It won't make you happy.
John
I'm gonna just tell
enters
you
the
that.
store. Oh, sorry.
You need to look at that.
Go buy a baseball bat, John.
I think he goes in with the idea of Anger's thoughts going on at the moment. So what he does is he stomps into the store and he looks around. It's a very big store. It could take him a while to find a bat, but luckily, looks like some of the areas of the store are split up into different categories.
Ooh, Anger, you want to hit something with this bat?
There's one for sleeping. There's another one for clothing in general. There's another one for other activities and arts and supplies.
Look at that chair. I think you should sit on that and wait for someone to walk by, and then you should spit on them.
Hey, Anger, how about we make everyone just as miserable as us? We get a baseball bat, and we just go for it.
If we buy a Snuggie, then we can hide under it, and no one will know who we are anyway. So.
But first, before we buy the bat, we need to test it. Is there somebody out there?
Well,
people will look at us.
All right,
a lot of things we can do
People
with
will
a
look
bat.
at
What
us.
if we like get a couple? Hear me out. We get a couple, and we juggle them.
Okay, hold on. While everybody is bantering about what's going to happen next, what John should do, an employee actually walks up to John and goes, "Hi, can I help you with anything?"
Yes, they
John,
can.
you should
Yes, they
say
can. John,
no
say
and
yes.
spit on them.
John.
Yes.
John.
Yeah.
No.
John.
John, I know exactly
John,
what
you
you're
are
going for.
humiliating yourself enough,
Back
please.
them.
John, run.
John just smacked
run,
him with the
run,
bat.
run around, John.
John,
Just
make him as distant sad as you are. Smack
Can
him
I
with that
turn around.
bat.
Turn around and run, John. John,
All right,
You're gonna smile. You're gonna shake their hand, John. This is
We
a
need to
new
make
friend.
sure
They are
that
friend shake.
that works.
Friend shake.
I believe what happens
John.
here is he goes to smack this employee, but he only manages to smack the hat off of their head, and then begins to flee into the other direction further into the store, and into an area that doesn't have Snuggies or a bat at all.
Wow, we're just making horrible life
You need to
decisions,
sit
aren't
on
we,
that
John?
So,
chair.
what can we see around us now? What can we get that we want to buy that will make us happy?
Chair.
Well, it looks like there's. It kind of looks like there is a lot of picture frames. This is kind of like an artsy section of the store.
A what? Excuse me?
Picture frames.
Maybe we can paint out our miserable feelings. We can paint how we feel. The sea of sadness in our heart.
John, do you know how much you hate children?
Then again, we suck at drawing hands. Maybe we shouldn't.
Oh my goodness. John, you know how disgusting children are. You know, you see that child right there looking at that awful picture frame. You should spit on them.
John, there's some really nice flannel over there, and you could totally get the flannel and make a snuggie out of it
John,
at home.
John,
God, you
coming
always
back
looked
to the
bad in
child,
flannel,
John.
John.
We've already smacked a child today. We yelled at them. That feels a little bad. You know how we can karmically make this up?
Spit on the child.
No.
It's not
We
a
make the
child.
child smile by doing a funny little dance. And it
Nope.
isn't the
We
same
suck
child
at
we smack,
dancing, though.
but karmically.
Children
We're
are so
doing good.
disgusting, though. Children are so disgusting. You need to spit on
Children
that
are
child.
wondrous, and we should
You need to
make
show
them
God,
smile.
how much you hate that
John,
child.
There
You need
is
to
a
spit on that
perfectly
child.
John.
I'm not
Look,
reminding you of the talent show again.
it's
Hey.
got little
Hey, John.
cute owls on it. John, look at this flannel over here. These little cute owls.
John,
owls
do you
will
know
keep
what
you
you're good at?
safe.
Do you know what a skill you have is?
We can trust
What is
owls.
John
Talking
good
to
at?
kids.
On
We are
children.
so good at
That's a
talking to
good
kids.
skill. Let's
No, yes, John, do it. And when the kids are
Good
close,
girls making
we
other
fight.
people
So good. God,
half of this recording is just us laughing.
I know.
The entire recording.
It's
The
bad
entire
life. This is
recording
not a
is
bad life
chaos.
decision. I'm actually kind of starting to feel bad now.
Yeah.
Well, we can do a good
Alright,
turn.
so
Spit on
okay.
that child right there.
No.
John just
No,
needs
no,
to
no, 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 no.
John
Spit
just
on
needs to
that
make a
child.
blanket, a snuggie.
John,
needs a snuggie.
No, John should spit
What
on
if-
that child.
what if the next kid is actually sent by the first kid doing revenge for slapping him? Beat him down, John.
Then it's
Yeah.
all
John,
the more important
wait.
to make
Spit on
amends.
that
What up,
child
John?
and
It's all
slap
the more
that
important.
child.
Must be the friend of the one you smacked looking for revenge. Smack them first, John.
You need to let the
No.
world know.
What
how
if we
much
made a
you
snuggie
Retaliation
and we
doesn't
buried
end wars.
ourselves in,
Make
and no one
Yes.
could ever
You
see
know
it?
what does
Yes.
end wars?
Exactly.
Footloose. You gotta
Because
dance.
Yeah,
snuggies
like
No.
no one will
And
ever
this-
have to see
This
your
children
ugly face
disgust
again.
you,
this one has little owls on it, and you can trust owls. Owls protect
No,
you.
you
Yeah,
can't
they look
trust
sad
owls.
too.
You distrust
That's a
dogs,
bonus.
but you trust
They
owls.
would be the most
Owls
depressing
fear.
owls I've
Hey.
ever seen.
If
Come on,
God-
John. You know you want to hide your ugly face from the world. Make a snuggie.
A snuggie's great. Great for doing that.
God,
Absolutely.
You've
Look
got
Great
a
at
for
that
lot of
hiding the
blankets. You
shame.
can do the
That
exact same
child
thing with that
has
home
done
without
nothing
spending
but-
money. You know
but-
I can't do it
I
all.
want to know something.
Entertain
Is
the
John
child.
still holding the potted plant, or has he put it down?
Probably, yeah. I think
The
so.
potted- the
Just
potted
ran
plant,
out with a
the put in another one. Please.
He's staring at this child, just not knowing what to do while holding a potted plant.
Did we lose the potted plant, or do we still have it?
But
John, look at
the
that
potted
child.
plant in one
Look at
hand
that plant
and
in
the
your
bat in
hand.
another.
You need to throw that plant at that child.
Anger, look. What if we take a snuggie and we rip it up?
No,
You know?
the snuggie can't protect us. If
Well,
we rip it
think
up,
about
it
it
can't
this way.
protect us.
We're already a horrible person. What's one more bad thing? You know? Let's rip up a snuggie.
You know
No,
what, John?
no, we're
You know
going to
what
take the
else?
We've
snuggie
done
and we're
enough of
going to
that kind of
hide.
thing today,
It's
John.
done
We've
enough
done
harm.
enough listening
What's-
to fear
John, do you
and
know
anger
what other
and
things are
disgust and
horrible?
more
Children.
anger.
That's why you should spit on them.
Look,
No.
we can take out our anger on something that's not a child. You know?
No, children deserve not better.
Look,
Your hunger,
man,
children deserve a beating.
let me
Terrified.
level with you, John. You make people miserable, John. You're
You
just
know
a
what
really
works out these
really
feelings and
John!
sucky
quiets
person
us
to
a
hang
bit
out with.
and gives us some
We should take
company.
a snuggie
Physical
and hide our
exercise.
faces.
Physical exercise.
What if we
John.
start a fight?
John,
Not by
Someone
starting a
sees
fight. Not by starting a
that
fight.
we're
I should clarify.
someone sees that we are good at fighting and get us hired as a professional fighter, and we get a better job.
John,
John, you should burn down your office building.
No. Hey, John, why don't we
Yeah.
burn the snuggie?
You know what, John? Maybe we should do that. You know what the best way to burn down a building is, John? From the top down. Top down, John. We go to our work.
John,
we go to the top,
if we get a
we burn
snuggie
it
and we
down.
put it over our heads, then no one will be able to identify us.
Just
John,
don't
the
ever
whole
okay.
world has long as you. It is time to take revenge, John.
It's
Go
time
burn the
to
office.
burn.
Okay,
Can we
I'm
do?
hearing
Can we
a lot
wait
of.
for war?
I think
children suck.
he first looks over the side and thinks maybe I could find someone again, and maybe this time I can look for a snuggie or something. That means I have to talk to people.
Yes, snuggie. Plus, a snuggie will disguise us in
When
case we
go to
decide that
destroy.
we're going to go completely. We're going to go completely off the wall.
John,
Not that we already
John,
have.
aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you ever just want to go ape shit?
We've been going ape shit all day. Let's chill.
John, you
Not
need to
with
look at
arson.
that child. John, I
Why
need you
don't
to
we
listen to
find
me.
someone,
Look at that
like a
child.
random cashier, and we dump our woes on them? We talk
Was the
about
other one
how terrible this day has been.
This is why we need a snuggie so we can put it over our head and we'll be
I
safe.
would
Nobody
like
will be able to
to take an
identify
action,
us,
please, if
and
I
we can just forget that this whole day ever happened.
John,
Day's not over yet.
Um,
Still gotta burn down work.
From over.
Can I do something?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I would like to take a snuggie, and I'd like to go up to a cashier, and I want to dump my problems on them. Just complain.
Just complain.
All right. I think we begin to make our way to do that. So John, he begins to wander over. He finally flags down an employee nearby, and you can tell he's beginning to get very sad and upset and depressed. And I just keep thinking so much, and he begins to spell out his problems, like no problem about how he has to deal with a lot of adult things, like having to deal with paying his house and then having to deal with his cat who keeps stealing his dinner every night.
That cat
No,
does
that's
not like us at
disgusting
all.
taxes. You should commit tax fraud.
It's just
It's so sad, and this poor employee is puts a hand onto his shoulder and goes, there, I'm sorry. Like the employee doesn't really know what to do. I mean, can you blame them?
Everybody in the store has been watching John walking around the potted plant.
Well, he's holding the plant, yes.
do another thing. I would like to hug this.
Is there something you want to do? What do you want to do?
Can I hug this man? Maybe we can snot on his shirt a bit.
Maybe we can try. Let's roll for a hug. Let's see how much he wants to hug. I believe I heard hugging is a thing that someone wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out where the dice thing was again. I think I lost it.
We did get the snuggie, right? Or are we still talking to them?
Oh, we're still talking. We have not achieved to get any snuggies yet.
Okay.
What?
Anyway, who's the
John, a snuggie will be safe.
Where
Please get a snuggie.
I can't find a dice channel. Where is it at?
Me, it should be the Game Zone Part 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just want to put down the D6.
Let's get down a break.
See what you get.
Try to calm down, please.
Can I roll to assist? Can I roll to assist in this hug?
We are too sad that we can't be bothered to hug this poor employee. We're just kind of stuck standing with the pot in our hands. It's a little occupied at the moment, so we're kind of just stuck holding on to the potted plant as if it was somebody we're hugging, perhaps.
Oh God.
John, you should grab the nearest snuggie and just put it over your head.
Wait.
Well,
Yeah,
so
it'll be
unfortunately, there is not a Snuggie in the area, but we may be able to find one if we keep looking around the store, perhaps.
Can I do something?
Maybe if we ask somebody for help.
Can I do something real quick?
Hmm?
Can I
Just-
look for the nearest child and spit on them?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I look for the nearest child and spit on them, please?
Nearest.
I need to
So
show
sorry,
them.
it's just your audio's a little low for me. I'm sorry.
Ah. Oh dear. Hold on.
All right,
Hopefully.
John.
Okay. I'm not sure if I fixed that.
That's much better. So
Okay.
what was it you wanted?
Can I look for the nearest child and just spit on them, please?
Want to sit on a child?
Just spit on them.
Sit on them. Oh no!
Why not?
Yeah.
both?
I mean, unless you count the
I
toy as
need
a
to
child.
I need to show how much. I need to show the world how much John hates children.
Yes. He hates children so much. He's gonna throw that child a bunch
John,
of.
they're going to throw you in jail if you don't find something to hide yourself.
You
The
need to
plant
spit
is
on
not
that child, John.
Can I make John to throw a swear at the child? In growlix, of course.
Okay, while this is going on, the employee is going to be talking to John for a little bit. Like, are you okay? Did you need any help with anything?
No, I hate children.
We hate children, John. It's weird.
we are not okay in this fight.
Swear at the kid.
John, just say that you want a snuggie. That's
I would
all
like to
you
break
want.
down
It's
our
swear
time.
at the child, John. We hate.
Just
I
ask
think
for a
out
snuggie,
of
John.
panic, what happens is what comes out of John's mouth is, "I hate snuggy children." I'm just kind of
John,
here.
that wasn't a
Can we
sentence
get an
that just came. It didn't make much
Employee
sense.
thinks
Come on,
you-
We're
John.
gonna need to
Be
describe
more
to everyone
direct.
what just happened.
Swear.
You know the
Swear.
best way to distract people?
Look at this loser.
Do a little jig.
John, you have embarrassed
Do
yourself
a
now.
jig. Do a jig?
Hide.
We've already
Hide
embarrassed
yourself.
ourselves a little bit. We may as well at least do a little dance and make ourselves happy and distract from saying we
John,
hate children.
They're going to be calling the
Surprise, John.
police any minute because we are obviously off our shits.
Will they arrest a dancing man, John? Will they? No, they won't.
Well,
God, it's like the time in that
he does have
cafeteria.
a skill in
John,
performance.
John.
Does have a skill in performance.
Yeah,
Everyone
sure
got up
do.
and walked
Yeah.
away.
All right. I think what he does here is he does a very sad jig. It's like dance. You slowed it down by what?
Is it
Very
enough to
slow.
achieve
It's
my
really
goal?
slow dance.
Quite upset. And mind you, he also has the plant in his hands. He's not giving this plant up.
Yes, gently.
Show that kid how much you hate him, John. I swear.
So, is that my goal fulfilled?
It's growlies anyways. That Canadian politician, you will not be in problems. Too much problems anyways.
We need a hug.
Okay, well, it looks like I think what we need right now is a Snuggie. So
Yes.
We can bury
he
our
turns
faces.
around and he does this slow dancing jig as he wanders over to another part of the store. Without
You
really
just look like a
recognizing
really
what-
slow club penguin dance.
Sad dance.
The sad club penguin dance.
It's sad boy hours in the club, John.
John, everybody is looking at you. First you yelled that out, and then you did a sad dance. You need to
Your
find
dance
some
moves suck.
But don't worry, John. Doing
Wait.
this dance is
Okay, so I
frankly
need to
accomplished.
assess the situation. So John wakes up, contemplates going to bed, and walks to a park, yells at a dog, goes to a library, slaps a child, and yells at
It's a potted plant. buries himself partially in the potted plant, then takes the potted plant to a store, says he hates Snuggy children, and then sadly dances off.
Right.
Oh goodness!
He seriously considered stealing the
Oh
dogs.
my god!
He did.
I think what happens next is
Not having a good
you
day at
get to
all.
the next category of the store. Lucky for you, it seems like it's very much clothing related.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Keep
a
going
clothing
with the
Snuggie and spit on it.
John,
category
gonna
of the store. Luckily, I suddenly feel a little calmer now because,
see
there's no people in this area, and
right.
oh no, we still don't know where the Snuggies are though.
Oh no! Oh, that's too bad. Let's go spit on a child.
I'm not looking aside, you can find the Snuggie. Can we keep looking for the sneakers?
Man, I just really spit on a child right now.
Let's keep looking for a Snuggie.
Just
Behind my
think,
ugly
just
face.
think of how
Probably keep
Steve.
your goals a little secret, and just every second sentence is go spit on a child. I love it.
John, I've got a brilliant idea, John. If we find a Snuggie and we put it around ourselves and we stick the potted plant up out of the top of the Snuggie, then they'll put all of the blame on the potted plant.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying earlier. The plant is our defense and our ally.
I can do my job.
And
We're
you
allowed
can
to burn down the studio.
sneak out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's gonna take a look around the store and let's do a roll for this one. How about we roll a d6 and see how lucky is this man? Does he find the Snuggie section? Is there a Snuggie section? Is there really?
Am I gonna? Is it my no? Is it my roll?
I'll just roll it.
Everybody's rolling. Okay, all right.
Oh wait, should we all roll?
I think that's enough to actually find the Snuggie section. There is in fact a Snuggie section in this store.
Good.
Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh.
Hi, Hazard.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be.
Hello, Hazard. Unfortunately, we had to start a little late because we couldn't really wait any longer. So sorry about that. I do promise
understand.
that there will be another game in the future.
Lost
So we can
time. Time is not my friend.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's quite all right, though.
Time really hasn't been John's friend either.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Most of the day in the library.
We'll be able to have another day of John in the future as well. But for today, we're going to be
okay,
focusing on the 5 that we have at the moment. If that's all right.
Okay, so we found the Snuggie, right?
Yeah, we found the Snuggie section. There's actually multiple Snuggies. They're all in different colors. Some of which you don't even know. You didn't even know that they came in this color.
Is there any depressing blues in there?
Oh
Look, I don't care. I don't care at this point what John picks, just so long as it's a Snuggie, and so long as we can disguise ourselves as a perfectly normal plant head and just walk out the door.
I think what he does is he just grabs a handful of Snuggies and just tosses each one onto each limb of himself, and then runs with the potted plant out of the store without paying.
We still.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't blame it on the potted plant.
Say, can I try and get control?
Unfortunately, I already got a backup, which is Kraken right now. Because we weren't sure if you were going to show up or not, so.
Sorry.
It's all right. We'll always be able to do another game in the future, and I'll be sure that you get your chance, because you wanted to play too, so.
Yeah.
I will try to do more in the future.
Games. I'm sorry for missing this.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I said, I will make sure that you'll get your chance in the future in another game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It'll be all good.
Everybody will get a chance to enjoy the chaos that is John's life.
Sorry. Again,
more
I'm
than
sorry.
another day.
And I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Don't
Quite
worry.
all right.
You're here now.
It happens.
Well, with that, it seems like John is, well, throughout his day, he almost stolen a dog, but never did. He never went to work. And he also got a bunch of Snuggies by stealing them. He also got a potted plant from the library. He also slapped and yelled at a person, mainly a child.
Yelled at
Where
a
do we go
dog.
now? Now that we have all of this stuff, where do we go?
Back to your apartment.
Let's go to work.
Back home. No,
Let's get
we're going to home.
work.
Work is over. Go to your apartment.
Why?
That's
so
right.
we can be
No, we
protected
go to
by
work,
our
we
employees.
go up on the roof, and we just... Home is depressing.
We
Let's
gotta
go
still
sit
get
on
to
the roof
work.
of work.
John, we need to go to bed.
John, we need to go to
No,
work.
we began this
John,
to go to bed, and
Go
that was a
to
bad
your
idea.
home right
John.
now.
We're going to work.
John,
John.
we've just basically had a nervous breakdown, John, and everybody's looking at us. We really need to go home.
Hey,
Yeah.
John,
We've been
you
having a
leave.
nervous breakdown since we woke up. It's time we did something about that.
John,
The world,
John.
how much you hate
If
children
you
on
go
the
home now,
internet.
people will know where you live.
John, you sad
Yeah.
old man. Let's
Anger
go
brings up
home.
an excellent point.
Where you
We
live
don't know
John,
in
where
we
there.
need to go
We
home
can't
right
go
now.
back.
What point is anger making?
Oh, we can't go back? Oh, yeah.
Can't
People
go back.
know where we live.
Or-
We can't go back home.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
Cat is gonna judge us.
We've committed crimes today.
I feel like the cat would be more than welcoming when it comes to crime making. Right?
Crimes.
John, your mom would be disappointed in you.
John,
I mean, he lives on his own.
John, we should
John,
go home.
even
And
though
to
we've
think,
gotten this
I was
As
going
I
to
said, John,
introduce some artistic chaos into this.
Ooh. Can we go to like a karaoke place and sing a bunch of sad music?
Yes.
Think about how we hate
We'll go to
children.
karaoke
Wow,
place and we'll
yes.
dance while we sing.
We're doing the Agretsuko.
All right. I think what happens is John, he makes his way home, but then he also has the second thought of, what if I just went to a karaoke bar or something? Surely
Ooh.
Maxwell has that, right? Right?
Let's
Gotta
torture everyone of her horrible singing.
Well, you know what? We'll have fun, and that's all that matters. Who cares about anyone else? Sing away.
John, we'll hide in the snuggies, okay? If you really insist on getting up in front of everybody, with everybody looking at you, knowing you can't sing,
Man,
you
this
can hide in the
John.
snuggies.
John, look at me. You trust me, right? You trust Joy. You trust this voice in your head. John, look at me. I have performance.
And I kind of have
We
to.
can sing.
All of you guys are technically John.
John, today has been a terrible day. You can't get on your nerves. Let's just do it.
But it can get so much better.
His voices suck. Let's just go up
All right,
there.
I think rather than going to a karaoke bar because he's already just made it home, I think instead he just stays out on the front of his lawn and begins to sing.
Nice.
Whether he sings well or horribly is entirely up on all of you.
Well, I do
Okay,
have a skill.
should we all roll? Oh,
Yeah, let's
I guess Joy will be rolling.
I'll roll because
Yes,
I have
we
the
can all-
skill and performance.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
see, 4, a 2, and then a 3.
Okay.
Jeez.
Damn it.
2. Oh, and a
Oh.
6.
Hey.
5. Oh. All right. Starting with the low numbers, but getting up to the higher numbers, I think after a while he begins to sing extremely loudly, enough that his neighbors can hear, but it seems decent enough that maybe they don't really mind.
This is Toontown. Everyone sings.
Oh, of course. Every cartoon character's gonna sing.
John, everybody's looking at you. I
Oh.
need to go in.
That's
No,
the reason we're.
everyone is asleep. It's night. You're good.
John,
You're judging
you
me.
go,
At
you need to
nighttime,
go
I
inside.
wake people up
You
by
need to go
singing.
inside.
Oh.
John, we need to go inside. and hide in the bed and just pretend this day never happened.
John, John, my man, look.
John,
Let's make everything else
punch
just
the
as
ball.
miserable as we were today. Let's just keep them up all night.
John, we can still go punch the boss. You say, sorry, I oversleep. And when the boss is really angry,
John, we
you
should punch
punch
another
him.
child.
John, we're already home. It's been a long day, John, and
Yeah.
you've
I
completely
think
made
we
an
should
ass
have
of
sweet
yourself.
dreams about
Screw
hating
a
children.
sweet schedule. Let's keep singing.
Let's settle this on another wager. How many points does everyone have, and what do you want to wager? Who wants to control John?
I think I have.
I have like
Well,
4 points, I believe, so
I
I'm gonna wager
managed-
3.
John did a
Oh,
dance,
you're
so I gained
you're 3?
2.
Ready for
I'm doing 3.
I just
All right,
have
I'm
3.
I'm just.
Can I do?
I'm gonna go for 4 because I
I'll
think
do
I gained
1.
a few points back.
Okay, then.
I think.
Oh, I think
I'll
we're
go
making
5.
it to the end here. I'm hearing a 4.
How about a 5?
Oh, do you have anybody got 5? Do you have 5?
I do have 5.
I have 4
Just-
right now.
All right, I'm gonna say let's go for the 5. Let's go for the 5. What do you want to do?
So, John, you know the neighbors? We have a cat. The neighbors have this lovely dog. They keep the dog out at night in the backyard. It's a lovely dog. Let's go pet the dog. Let's
All
break
right,
into
then.
the yard and pet the dog.
He starts going over to the neighbor's yard, and he has to climb a fence over. So how about let's roll a d6?
I'm down 3.
Woohoo!
Oh.
You try
Oh no!
He runs up the fence and knocks it
tries
over.
so hard to climb over this fence, but this fence is a little too tall for him to even climb over. He's having a bit of a tricky time trying to get over all. And he ends up just kind of falling back on his butt, and he has never made it over. So
Can you try to,
he's
like-
kind of just
Oh,
on the fence.
Can you
Is
try to
some,
shut the
poor
dog a little bit?
John.
Watching John? Is someone watching like when he falls?
Nope, he is pretty much on his own at that point.
And John, you can't even climb over a fence. What kind of tune are you? Oh my god.
What kind of tune are you, John?
John, you should.
Look
You
at
should
this
just give up on this
loser.
day.
John, you
give
should
up on
head
this
back
day.
into your house,
Everybody's
into your
exhausted.
disgusting little house, and lay down. Have sweet dreams about hating children.
You can wallow in your misery.
Your dreams, John.
You know what? I'm with sadness on this one, John, because you have so humiliated yourself, and we need to
By the
just
day, that's for sure.
we
And I
we
think with that, he does wander back into his house, closes the door slowly. He takes a little huff, and he goes back to see his cat.
Hello,
And he
Garfield.
still has potted plants, so
now he's got a new potted plant.
Can I convince John to scream out all his frustration into the cat?
yeah.
Oh no, the poor cat. Yeah, let's. I'm with anger. Let's all scream.
Yes.
Let's scream.
Let's do
Anger,
it.
let's roll a d6.
Then we can cry into the floor afterwards. We can cry.
I feel like you yell
Just scream, don't cry.
frustrations out at this cat. This cat, it flinches a little bit, but then it just kind of looks at you very, very indifferent.
The cat is so
Not
the cat is
not-
so useless.
It doesn't care about us. It doesn't care about us at all. What I told you this morning. This cat does not like us.
John,
Let's
bed
just
is
cry into
nice.
the cat's fur.
Your bed is nice and safe with pillows and
That's-
blankets. You have snuggies now.
I would
You
like to sob into the cat's fur. Just-
What?
I think what happens is he takes both
We
the
already
plant
screamed
and
at
the
him.
cat to the bed for a moment. He
We already
contemplates.
screamed at him.
Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed,
You
go
can
to bed.
take the plant with you, John.
Yeah, you can tuck the plant into bed as we both lay down and go to sleep, John.
Everybody in favor of John going to sleep?
I
It's
am.
been a long day.
It's been a long day.
It's been a
Slept a
long
child. That's a pretty good, successful
John got
day.
a lot done today. He did a little jig. Joy's happy.
We vented to an employee that was
John,
minding their own
you need to hide yourself in the bed and never come back out again if you can help it.
Put the
No one wants to see
plants
your
on the ground and go to bed.
I think what happens
John?
here is end off the day for John. He gets in bed, he gets himself ready to sleep. He puts the plant lovingly beside him, like it's a partner.
Because he doesn't have a
That's what I wanted to do.
You're the only mother hecker I respect.
Waking up a plant so you can't get yourself a date. Just imagine. You can't get yourself a girlfriend, so you sleep with a plant.
I think
You date a
as he
plant.
does this, the last thing that ever happens is he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mittens. I did not have a good day." And surprisingly, the cat replies back. Goes, "Yeah, I ate your dinner, John. That's what I do." John.
And with that, John has completely lost his mind.
This cat does not like us.
Okay, so I need to break down every single thing that happened in this day. I'm gonna try my best not to laugh, but I can't
I think
guarantee I
you're running
will.
this. Go for it.
So John wakes up, he contemplates going back to bed, he goes downstairs, pets his cat, walks outside, goes to the park, screams at a dog, runs at a library, slaps a child and yells at a child, hides a plant, goes to a store, gets a
You forgot the potted plant.
he grabs a plant, goes to the store, and then he gets he becomes a pathetic, sobbing mess, contemplates spitting on a child, and then he gets, and then he vents his frustrations out to a poor employee, and then he screams out he hates children, but he doesn't actually scream it properly, and says something else that's a jumbled mess, and does a dance, and then goes home and goes to bed.
I forgot. Well, you almost smacked an employee with a bat.
Oh, yeah, don't forget, he quite possibly stole the Snuggies.
Oh, he definitely stole He's in total.
What about the destroy
I forgot to end off the fact that his cat told him that he ate his dinner.
You almost smacked someone with a bat. You missed him by the
He
bat.
almost got a bat and
Never did get
smacked
a
an
bat.
employee.
Oh,
He tried to climb
Slap
out and
your
get-
head off of an
That's the
employee.
end of the game. I didn't think this game would go as short or as long because I'm so used to D&D hours, which means like 3 hours typically. This is very
This
experimental.
was great. This was just complete.
I know, this
unhinged
is so
chaos.
good.
I
I
loved it.
needed
Yeah,
this.
thank you for
I needed
was
this.
so
Oh my
funny.
goodness.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh, this is
Yeah.
so funny.
in the game.
Oh my
I wish
goodness.
Thank you,
Joined.
Ike.
I just was distracted with other things.
Oh my
This
god.
poor man.
Well, this
I mean, hey, stuff
game,
happens, you
I
know?
think this is definitely a type of game that we should play more often. I
I
think.
know.
I
Yeah.
definitely love the rules, but essentially it's kind of just like improv the game. Everybody controls one character. Let's see how ridiculous we can get.
Also, if we do this
And we
again,
got
can we
pretty darn
please just like
ridiculous.
take turns talking? Because that was a nightmare.
Oh, I know.
First time it's
We were just like talking over each other the entire time, telling John like one person was telling John to hide in an alleyway, the other person was screaming at John, telling him how disgusting his apartment was. Someone was like telling John to cry into his pillow or something. It was so weird. And then there was Joy telling John to just be happy and think positive while all of this was happening.
Joy had a
Do
heart
a
I'm
little
attack.
gonna just
bit.
by telling John go to work already.
I'll never
Go to your damn work.
None of this guy has it bad when I took pity on him.
May I just say all
Alright,
of you
so
are
the next
Man,
session that we do,
That's
John
the
is
point
going to
of
go
the
wreak anarchy at work. Then I guess.
I tried getting him to talk to that guy because I started feeling bad for him. You know what's sad when sadness takes pity on you.
I just wonder
Yeah. I was starting to feel bad. I wasn't
place.
feeling bad for John per se. I was feeling more bad for the animals.
Oh,
Yes,
Blue
I want
Jay
to
wants
torture the same character next time.
Blue Jay. Yes. Are we going to
Yes.
torture the same character? Yes.
Definitely. Tomorrow is a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. It's all good.
The adventures of John are
I
not,
have
is
a
not
hey, I
over
have
yet.
a question.
Also,
have a
to
question.
answer
Hold
in the
on.
chat, because now I'm actually looking at the coconut gallery. Yes, this was John Arbuckle the entire time.
Yeah.
No, no, what?
I
Oh,
wanted
this
to
was
say
just
that
a typical
I wanted
Garfield
to do
script.
a bit of artist background, so I'm like, you know what? This could be bootleg John Arbuckle. This would be great.
There you
Hey,
go.
I have a question. This is Monday.
This is a
Probably.
Monday.
Was it a
This
Monday?
happens on a Monday. This happens on a Monday.
Yeah.
This has to have happened on a Monday.
Definitely happened.
And the dinner that the cat ate was lasagna.
I do plan to try and tweak up some of these rules to make it a little less chaotic, just to make it so everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so good.
This was a good first run. I enjoyed it. It was complete chaos, but it was a lot of fun too.
This is a fantastic
I promise the next game, if I ever host it, it'll be a lot more figured out or possibly just a regular D&D game, because
Okay.
much easier than
Yeah. Okay, this was so much fun,
This
and
was
it
great.
made me like, oh my goodness, I needed this.
Was.
That's good. That's good.
You were all really good.
And
Very
again,
good.
I'm sorry
It
for
was
missing
very
it.
fun.
Aw,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you had to start without you. It was just time of the essence. I wasn't sure how long this was going to be. I couldn't remember if there was a game
Coming in the
after or
right
not.
time.
But yeah, like Aik said, that there'll probably be many more of these.
Well, there will definitely be more chances to play a game in the future. I swear on that.
Exactly.
Awesome.
You know,
I
all of us, like the DMs and everybody, we're aiming to do plenty of games. Yeah, there'll definitely be more D&D games in the future. I can promise that for sure.
Yeah, can personally
Hopefully
guarantee.
All right.
This is a good time for us to move over to the general chat, I think.
I think I'm gonna head to bed like John and tuck myself in my plant in and
Kiss your plant goodnight, read it a good bedtime story.
Your plant to bed and
Oh, well, thank you so much. You guys were awesome. Yeah, this was so much fun.
I'm glad despite everything, everyone had fun.
Yeah, this is so good.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
I have to watch it.
Bye.
Over to Jen. Here we go, the raid.
It was very fun. See ya.